Dear Diary, we just finished reading Romeo and Juliet. I couldn't believe that Juliet stabbed herself over a guy that she only knew for a few days. I guess I wasn't in love as I thought I was because I never do something that crazy for my boyfriend. At first, we started reading the story. I compared myself with Juliet. We both were young and in love with a guy that we couldn't last a day without seeing. Juliet fell in love at first sight. It took me 2 months to possibly fall in love. Running away seems like an easy way for us to rebel against my parents' disapproval of my boyfriend, yet it didn't come out that way. We planned it. Julia's parents found her dead next to her boyfriend. Unfortunately, my parents found me alive next to my boyfriend. Luckily for Juliet, she died and she didn't see the reaction of her parents, nor did she have to go through the punishment. I survived, and unlikely Juliet's parents, my parents didn't welcome me to the tears falling down from their faces. Instead, when my parents arrived at my boyfriend's house, my mother my mother was the first to get out of the car. She looked into my eyes and felt the shame it had caused her. She headed towards my boyfriend and started screaming and lecturing him. My dad came towards me, cussing and screaming. When we arrived home, my parents kept screaming at me. You are so stupid for running away with that guy that you don't even know. I wonder how Judy's parents felt, how they reacted to their daughter's action, and how Julia felt and how her responded. I went into my room, not saying a word. My parents followed me. They kept telling me that I couldn't see my boyfriend ever again. They put me in one restriction. I wasn't allowed to use the phone, have company, or go out with anybody. That's why I'm here in Miss G's class right now. My mother thought it would be best for me to attend a school near her work in a different district that was at least 1 hour away from home. She thought that driving me to school and picking me up would prevent me from catching my boyfriend's attention and forget about him. Just like Julie, I found that way to see my boyfriend. I ditched class and called him from the public phones on campus. My mother didn't have an idea what was going on until I got caught by one of her relatives. My aunt was on the same bus that my boyfriend was riding on. My mother was ashamed to hear that her own relative saw me kissing my boyfriend on the bus. She didn't know what to do. Finally, my parents decided I could see my boyfriend under one condition. That my boyfriend and I would wait until I turned 15. This was a tradition from my culture indicating that when a girl turns 15, she's a woman and mature enough to take responsibilities. Since I thought I was so in love and would do anything to be with my boyfriend without sneaking behind my parents' back, we both agreed to wait. So we stopped seeing each other just before my class got to the end of the story. I hate to admit that my parents were right along. How could you believe that you're so in love with someone if you don't even take the time out to really know each other? I was young and stupid like Judy to fall in love. Luckily, I didn't kill myself and have a tragic ending like Romeo and Juliet did. I guess I wasn't that desperate.